Good morning everybody on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joesephyr and welcome to a pull video and Lufenia clear. Now I obviously haven't had time to clear the other two Equinox Lufenias, but I will be doing that over on stream, and if I can I will also get uploads for those sorted as well. But for the time being, I'm going to throw some tickets at Leon because I actually really like him and I still don't have Tidus BT, and with the severe lack of any Setzer on here, it's very interesting, and I hear that we have a Mid-Italian as super synergy for this event, and I'm not gonna lie, the way this event's been handled is, for want of a better word, messy. Like, it seems really strange that, like, not having the featured character for their own event is not something I've ever seen in this kind of game before, so it's very bizarre for Setzer not to be here, but maybe he's coming on Monday. I'm a little bit worried by that Mid-Italian super synergy. That's something that concerns me a little bit. But, oh, thank you very much for the resub there, False Divine. A little bit concerned by that, but I'm just going to go with it as best I can and just see how we flow from there, because I have no idea what's going on with it at this point. Anyways, before we start doing any of the pulls or going through the boss rush itself, I do always shout out one of my patrons over on Patreon. And today that person is going to be Stritey, who is a Noel fan, as you can see from their title card. So massive thank you goes out to you. And if you would like a title card, just like Stritey has, it goes at the end of all of my videos, as well as lots of other benefits, such as being part of Would You Pull, being on voice chats that we all do together, being having access to all of the Would You Pull statements as they come about, and I'm also looking at some FF14 benefits for Patreon as well, so that's going to be really good fun. Then perhaps you'd like to consider joining up and becoming a patron yourself. Anyways, with that said, let's do some ticket pulls, see what happens. I think I'm willing to spend maybe 100, see what happens with that. Nothing on there. Oh, we have a gold orb. We have a gold orb. What we got here? I was saying, LD right away would be delightful. Ah, Leon EX. There's no way I was going to get that fortunate. It would have been cool though. Nothing on those. Nothing on those. Nothing on those. Jack LD dupe. That's no. No, not what we wanted. Thank you. Moving on. Leon 35. Leon 35. Leon 35. 20 more and then I'm done. Little set 15. Last one. And then, well, let's round it off. Nothing. Okay, never mind. Rubbish pulls. Absolutely terrible. Nothing new for me. Big fat old nothing. I guess that means I'll be taking Celis instead of Leon for boss rush, but never mind. Can't win them all. So thank you all very much for watching this part of the video, and I will see you back for the Lufenia mission. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in a bit. Hi there everybody, I'm back on the pull screen again because after much deliberation, I decided I actually really like Leon, and I do still kind of want him. So I've come back to the screen and I keep like debating. I've just done like cleared out the rest of the boss rush before the Lufenia. So I've picked up a few more tickets, like a decent number again, so I'm happy to go again. And for those of you who are wondering as well, a lot of people have seen the artwork of Leon from the Tombury Troop infographics and like, oh, that's really good artwork, where does it come from? And I thought I'd show off where it comes from because it's actually from Final Fantasy trading card game. Mazda-san does artwork for a lot of the FF2 characters as well as the FF5 ones that's absolutely stunning. So I'd very heavily suggest you go and check some of that out because it really is gorgeous artwork. Particular mention to his Bart's. Bart's is gorgeous. Definitely look that one up. And I also just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody as well, because we've actually just hit over 6,000 followers on Twitch, which is incredible. So a massive thank you goes out to all of you for that. And hopefully round 2 we do a bit better. Like, I'm not going to go crazy again. I don't want to spend everything, but I definitely kind of came back into it, and I'm like, I really like Leon. I really like, and sometimes you do just have to throw caution to the wind. So I thought, well, I'll throw a few more. I did only do 100, so we'll see how we go from here. Hopefully the luck's a bit better this time round. No? No, more 35s for Leon. Okay. I'm not looking. Was it any good? Okay, that'll be a no. Okay, fair enough. Why? What did I get instead? I didn't get another jack, did I? Okay, no. It's a little set. Okay, fair enough. Okay, come on. Okay. Like I said, round 2 hopefully is a bit nicer. So, pleasey please. No, Leon EX again. Oh, no, never mind. How many am I at? 10 more. No. No, okay, we're out for good this time. We're out for good this time. And I do also want to say that sometimes I do pulls off stream as well. I do actually have Terra's BT from a pull I did off screen, because sometimes like the urge takes me and I just fancy it. So if I ever come up on screen and I happen to have something that I didn't stream, then it's because I quite like doing pulls when I'm on my own time, same as everybody else, and it's like not being on display for everybody. But unfortunately round 2 didn't quite do you know what? Round 2 didn't quite take, but nah. Oh well, that'll teach me. We're definitely done now. So, sorry Leon. Looks like Leon and Tidus just don't like me this time around, so thank you very much for joining me a second time, and this time we're actually going to go and do the Lufenia. Hello there everybody, welcome back. We're going to do the Lufenia version of the boss rush, and we're going to start with, we're going to go with the teams that I set from the outset with one slight change. Oh, I'm not taking Cloud of Darkness. Why have I got Cloud of Darkness there? With one slight change, we're going to be taking Korra into this last party alongside Sabin, because I think that that's going to be 2 lots of, you know, like catering to the orb. And the fact that we don't have Setzer at this point in time it's a little annoying, but it's fine. And then I'm actually going to take Warrior of Light in this party instead of the second one, and I'm going to take Firion for it. Unfortunately, we don't have Leon. Like, I wanted Leon, we don't have Leon, so I'm going to take Firion instead, just because it's lots of bits and pieces that I can do from that with regards to that. So with here, this should be nice and easy, because I'm just going to go straight to Blessed Archery, let them do their bit. Oh, that damage wasn't great, was it? Because I didn't have the auras, probably. So Battle Cry, and then Meteor Crusher, Tifa doing Tifa things. No, I didn't get Leon BT, Leon LD or Tidus BT either, which is kind of sad. I might go back to it after like Setzer comes out or something, because obviously I want to get Setzer, but I'm still a little concerned about this whole situation with regards to them. So I'm like, we're just gonna have to see how we go with that. Let that bring that down, because this should be fine, yeah. And then we'll Meteor on this side, because then I can save. Yeah, if I Meteor here. That damage is really low. I wonder why that damage is so low. It certainly shouldn't be. Let's circle a judgment here, get that defense down a bit. And then full throttle. At least Tifa's still doing Tifa-y things. Like that we're happy about. Battle Cry. And then EX, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll do that. And HP attack. And then I might as well use... I'm going to try and save the summon and the BT for the second wave. Because then that way I can get further without having to worry about their orb. So I'm going to Ice Blade... Actually, no, if I save them for it as well, then I'll probably be better off. Yeah, I'm actually better off just waiting, aren't I? So let's just use Divine Blast in that case. And then I'll Chaos Wave here. And we'll try and get those damages down. Yep. In fact, I'm going to Piercing Gleam first, because I don't trust this damage for some reason. Right, countdown appears, which is fine because Terra and Tifa will sort that out. Yes, as I said while I was pulling for Leon, I do actually have Terra BT now, which was really nice to get. I was really pleased that I managed to get hold of that. So, what we got here? These the defense downs, etc. Yeah, okay. So let's just melt down our way through this, which was lovely. Like, especially considering that when her BT Plus comes around, that's really strong. So yeah, really, really chuffed with that. But like I said, sometimes I think it's really important that, like, we get to experience... Like, I know that obviously people kind of expect that we would do, like, all of our pulls on stream. And I've kind of defensively said, no, I do, but I do loads of my pulls on stream. But I do pull off stream sometimes. But there's a good reason for that. I think it's important to have that kind of experience for ourselves still. But, I don't know, sound off in the, like, comments if you're watching this on YouTube and let me know what you think of that matter. Because I'm just very curious as to what people think. I mean, Meltdown is fine for this because it's going to cover me for damage regardless, isn't it? You're attacking Rosa, which is actually fine, and then you're attacking Terra, which is actually fine. So I'm just going to beat rush here. Didn't break up. I'm fine with that. So... Yeah, Strago's very good for all of this. Divine Blast again, I suppose. Yeah. Do it on the broken target. Because your damage isn't fantastic either. Oh, I can Battle Cry and then Beat Rush here. And then Dolphin Blow. Because I can get a little bit of a launch here as well. And the damage is going to be higher. And then I can Chaos Wave again. Which is lovely. Love that. Love that for me. Chaos Wave. Well, the thing is, I can be quite reserved because I only have to really deal with this wave anyway. Although I am going to Chaos Wave here because they're both targeting Terra, which I don't particularly like. Because I don't have Leon as well, like I want to give myself as much of a head start as I can. Second wave. Meltdown. Just keep meltdowning. And then meltdown over on this side. And then I'm actually thinking I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna Riot... Magic Meteor, actually, and then I can Riot Blade the next turn because I want the break so that Rosa can go off. Oh, that damage, though. Ooh, and you broke in the wrong order. Not ideal. I was expecting much higher damage from you, Terra, not gonna lie. Mystic Roar. Yeah, I don't like that. And that's going to break Terra, which I'm not particularly impressed by. This should be interesting. I mean, Luminous Arrow, because I only really need the B to get broken at this point. In an ideal world, anyway. I mean, Battle Cry will still help me here. So will Innocence, possibly, actually. No, I want to save that. So, Battle Cry. Because I can still get some damage in from that. And then I'm going to Meteor Crusher. Because that means the damage is still going to be there, and that means I'm going to be chonking through all of that, which is fine. I am a little bit concerned about this damage, though. I'm going to have to Chaos Wave again. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Even though this damage is not perfect. Far from it, in fact. So, Meltdown. And I'll just use the Meltdowns to chunk down that damage. As long as I get, like, a couple of turns in the next wave, then it's fine. All I need is enough turns to use the BT in the summon. Okay, so the breaks are there. That's good. I'll just have to get Tifa to do the rest of the work, probably. So, Meltdown, and then Riot Blade to finish. And then I get the launch off of that as well. Perfect. Lovely. Love that for me. And then I'm going to Luminous Arrow. I'm going to actually use Blessed Arrow again, probably. Because then I can get... Oh, actually, no, I've got Prey, haven't I? So I might as well just use that. I'm just a bit worried about the turn count. Sacred Bite. That shouldn't break anything. No. Triple. Okay, well the triple's going off now, so I need to really make sure they don't get any time now. I'm also conscious of Jack's blade wounds wearing off. I could have potentially used... I should have probably used Kurosami. I think I might have been a bit overzealous with that. Does Bart's count as an Aurabot? Absolutely. Battle Cry, Dolphin Blow. Yeah. I might have to use the BT. Like now, which I don't really want to do, but I might have to. I don't know, maybe I can get away with it? Maybe I can just about get away with it? I should have used Kurosame. Or do I just use the BT and then have that for the summon and do as much damage as I can and then call them back? No, I think I'm going to BT here. I think I have to. Because otherwise I'm just not going to get the damage in. And the blade wounds is going to wear off, which I don't want to happen. So, Magic Meltdown. Riot Blade, just to get her buffs back on case. Because that's still doing good damage. Yeah, because otherwise I'm just not going to get the turns for this. Magic Meteor. I think I underestimated quite how much health they have. I thought they had slightly less health than that. But with any luck, we should still be okay. Because I wanted to get lots of damage in. I want to save the summon at the very least for the second wave. Now, luckily, I can use Chaos Wave here, and that'll help. Not trying to do a no synergy run, it's just the way that it's kind of gone. It's not a purposeful thing. And then I'll have Terror up for meltdowns for days, and hopefully I'll have enough, because that would be bad if I couldn't get the summon in. yeah, that's fine. That's okay. As long as I can get Tifa doing some damage. Tailed off at the end of that. That's annoying. I mean, HP plus. I've still got my summon up for this, which is good. I mean, Innocence will get me some damage. So I think Innocence... Yeah, because then during the summon I'll get more out of it. Or do I just go in? Beat Rush. And then Meltdown. Get the defense down. And now I'm going to need to use Kurasame Call, because I only have 2 turns left. So Kurasame Call, and then summon. And then I'll get as much damage as I physically can in within that period. It's not how I really wanted it to go, but it's how it'll have to do. So Blessed Archery. And Beat Rush, I guess, is going to be the best thing here. Yeah. At least get them into their Lufenia Orb. Meltdown or Riot Blade. Meltdown. Meltdown does more. If I end with Tifa using Battle Cry, I get the last turn to be Tifa, which is good. So, Blessed Arch, what are you about to run out of? Miraculous Light. Oh, you're going to have to use your EX, aren't you? Hiya, Bowie. How are you? It's a spicy run, because there's no synergy in it. It's just kind of the way that it's gone. Right, now I need to be careful here. Yeah, Riot Blade is fine. And then I can go Battle Cry or Full Throttle, and then... Because I want it to be Tifa that gets the final turn. Where does Beat Rush leave me? Beat Rush, and then Dolphin Blow. Well, actually, will another Dolphin Blow just... Will another Beat Rush just do more damage? It would, wouldn't it? Than Dolphin Blow. Just thinking. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Quite significantly. So yeah, let's just do that. And then that's then up and ready, and then we change party. Hopefully this goes okay. So then the next party is going to be Firion, who is a bit outdated, Sellers, and... Okay, so Firion didn't work, and I actually got right to the end of the wave of this one, and it didn't quite work because my calls weren't quite right. But I did find that my turn consolidation wasn't quite there, and going for a non-synergy run for this is challenging, but it's at least enjoyable trying to figure out ways around things without using any of the synergy units, because it's something that people like brought up before that. It's like, oh, Joe always uses synergy units. I'm like, okay, you know, I can take that on board. So it's definitely interesting to try and use different parties. Obviously, Leon didn't play ball, sadly. So Sellers is doing the job. And so we'll just use Tempest here. And then Dawnhammer. Try and get them even. Who has the... Okay, you have that call, so that's fine. I can wait for that. So double hand to start. And then I'm actually going to use Sephiroth Call first, and then Impulse, because I want the damage. Because Gladio's damage, not great. Just as an FYI. Right, so that's now protecting. And then I can use Hope Call here, so that my damage is even higher with sellers. And luckily, they're now breaking in the correct order, because you don't want, when you're using tanks to do damage in counters, you want to break them in inverse order so that they're getting their turns more frequently. So now, if I use Purification, that will make Gladio last longer. Although I could, no, it's still better for me to do it like this. Just go straight in with it, because this will mean that Sellers does more damage as well. And then Missile just to get the pluses. And then Runic? Shine Edge? Shine Edge. Shine Edge. Yeah, see, there's Sellers maxing out on hits now. Because I took Faris Call for some reason, like to begin with, and that was a mistake. Don't take Faris Call. Not when you've got this many things going on all at once. Like, that damage output is way better. Way, way, way better. And I'm going to try and see where I can fit in Bartz's Burst as well. Because I was too reserved with it before, and I should have just gone in with it. I don't really need to use it on any key right now, so I'm just going to use Double Hand, because it's more damage. And then this should be Spinning Edge. Yep, excellent. And then they're breaking in the correct order as well. The break order is very important when using counter tanks to do damage. It's very important. The fact that they're battering quite this much as well, and they're battering each other, that's really cool. That's very helpful. Galuf wouldn't proc the orb here because they have to actually hit you, and damage has to be... Okay, so Firion didn't work, and I actually got right to the end of the wave of this one, and it didn't quite work because my calls weren't quite right. But I did find that my turn consolidation wasn't quite there, and going for a non-synergy run for this is challenging, but it's at least enjoyable trying to figure out ways around things without using any of the synergy units, because it's something that people like brought up before that. It's like, oh, Joe always uses synergy units. I'm like, okay, you know, I can take that on board. So it's definitely interesting to try and use different parties. Obviously, Leon didn't play ball, sadly. So Sellers is doing the job. And so we'll just use Tempest here. And then Dawnhammer. Try and get them even. Who has the... Okay, you have that call, so that's fine. I can wait for that. So Double Hand to start. And then I'm actually going to use Sephiroth Call first, and then Impulse, because I want the damage. Because Gladio's damage, not great. Just as an FYI. Right, so that's now protecting. And then I can use Hope Call here, so that my damage is even higher with Sellers. And luckily, they're now breaking in the correct order, because you don't want, when you're using tanks to do damage in counters, you want to break them in inverse order so that they're getting their turns more frequently. So now, if I use Purification, that will make Gladio last longer. Although I could, no, it's still better for me to do it like this. Just go straight in with it, because this will mean that Sellers does more damage as well. And then Missile just to get the pluses. And then Runic? Shine Edge? Shine Edge. Shine Edge. Yeah, see, there's Sellers maxing out on hits now. Because I took Faris Call for some reason, like to begin with, and that was a mistake. Don't take that risk. Not when you've got this many things going on all at once. Like, that damage output is way better. Way, way, way better. And I'm going to try and see where I can fit in Bartz's burst as well. Because I was too reserved with it before, and I should have just gone in with it. I don't really need to use it Ionuki right now, so I'm just going to use double hand, because it's more damage. And then this should be spinning edge. Yep, excellent. And then they're breaking in the correct order as well. The break order is very important when using counter tanks to do damage. It's very important. The fact that they're battering quite this much as well, and they're battering each other, that's really cool. That's very helpful. Galuf wouldn't proc the orb here because they have to actually hit you and damage has to be reduced. So that wouldn't work. Now I can Ionuki quite happily. Because I get a launch off of it as well. I did consider doing a burst there, but I thought I'd better not. And then I've still got 3 turns of blink, which is great. Love that. Love that for me. I'm going to lose the Scintilla, or the Sephiroth debuff shortly, but that's actually fine. So if I Maelstrom here, and then that's still doing good damage as well. Hope Call. That was what we needed. I did actually say that the first time. I was like, I should take Hope Call, and then just didn't for some reason. So they've still got their debuff, still got that, still got that, still got that. Fine, no problem. They're about to run out of... So the Scintilla, or the golden debuff from Sephiroth did make a difference. Majorly so, in fact. So I think I actually want to start thinking about using BT from Bartz here as well. Because I think that's actually going to do better. Right, so D-Shell and D-Shell's going to run out, so it would actually be... Now would be a good time for me to use the BT, I think. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So if I use Runic, or Ice Blade, actually. Ice Blade, just one off. Use that, and then that way I've got the enchant up and everything. That's all good. Rune Knight raises attack with magic attack. Oh, wait. Pretty sure it's not attached to that, is it? Brave... Ah, right, I haven't got that up. No, I need to use that. So I think I'm going to use Ice Blade and then that. And I'll get the launch while I'm at it. Why not 9? I mean, I'm not using Warrior Light Call anymore either, so... Get that launch. Because that's much better damage. And then here, I think I'm going to BT. I just have to be careful not to break things in the incorrect order, especially considering I could do with the refresh on elemental attack as well. Because as long as I'm careful here, I should be able to make as much use out of that as I can. And let's use elemental attack here. Because luckily, with Gladio as well, it's really helpful the fact that the enemies break him frequently. That's a good thing. Missile, because that's in the right order. And then just HP. Oh, wait, which one's better, stronger? 3 hit, 3 hit. Bravery attack's fine. And then I get the BT effect from this, which is helpful because that'll help me deal more damage to them over time. Now, if I wanted defenses, Warrior of Light lasts longer than 9, which I actually would have preferred. But I've decided to go kind of all out on the offense, because with non-synergy, my damage needs the work, realistically. So if I Tempest here, because I've still got a turn of Blink, so yep, we'll Tempest here. Then that won't do anything. And then I can still counter twice. Much better. Much better. Lovely. Love that. And then I have to just be extra careful with my impulses going forward. I'm still going to use the impulse here. And then I'm just not going to use shell on this one. Spinning Edge. Oh, wait. What are you running out of? Oh, you still got a turn and Magitech Ice Block. They've already got Ice in Peril, so that's fine. Spinning Edge gives me Rune Knight. Shine Edge gives me the resist down. Spinning Edge I think is fine. Yeah, while the damage is there, that's really good, so let's use that. Okay, so we are tackling this. This has been multiple attempts. I'm not going to lie to you all. This has been multiple attempts on this wave because sometimes the enemies misbehave and like to use rams like multiple times in a row on Gladio, which is the one move they have which is resistant to damage reduction. And the last time it took Gladio under half HP, which is beyond his last stand, and then killed him. It was really annoying. So we're just going to keep trying, because that's all we can do. The team is fine. The calls are fine. The issue I'm having is damage output, because I don't have the super synergy stats, which obviously makes sense. So let's use Tempest and try and get some of that damage up. Oh, they're immune to defense down. Oh yeah, that's a thing. And I didn't use Scintilla again. That was silly of me. Freeze Dive. You have to have Freeze Dive up. And then on the next turn, I need to... Oh, wait, where does... Oh, that could be a problem. I haven't got... Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ianuki. I'm also very conscious of Bartz's BT effect running out here. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's still annoying. Like, if it does run out. Gliding Leg, that's fine. And then counter and Magitech Plus. Oh, Magitech Ice Block. Celes' trap is doing wonderful damage. Celes is all good. So we Scintilla and then Impulse. And then when Bartz comes back around again, we use Hope Call to extend it. And with Celes, we use... I can use Shine Edge to... No, that's already fine. We can use Spinning Edge. We can use Runic. You've got Runic for a while, haven't you? Brave Damage absorbs 6 turns. Yes, so Spinning Edge. Spinning Edge it is. Then obviously we're at a race to the finish when it comes to damage here, so let's go with Hope Shell, just to extend Gladio's Impulse to 4 turns. And then I'm going to Elemental Attack, actually, because I want the damage output. Because I've only got 13 turns, so... And that one means that I will have that last turn of Bartz for a little bit longer. Yeah, these enemies can be a pain. They've always been a bit of a pain. But I mean, I have made a challenge for myself by taking no synergy units for any of it. So, you know, it's a risky move, but it's a move. Just takes a few tries sometimes. You have to experiment. That's the best way to kind of do these things, is you have to not be afraid to fail, as it were. Right, and then can we, like, get some more of the kick? Yeah, thank you. I need the break. I need the delay. Much appreciated. Get those last few turns of Bartz in there. You have to be really careful with Celes. Like, you have to reapply the Imperil as frequently as you can and make sure that that trap is as active for as long as it possibly can be. And so here, I think double hand is probably going to be my best damage, isn't it? Because it's got 80% splash. So, although that's going to give a turn there. Oh, Rosa is synergy. Sorry, Rosa was in my first team. So there was some synergy there. I forgot that she was synergy. So, Shine Edge? Yeah, because I can afford for Gladio to have a turn off here. That's fine, isn't it? Yeah, I can afford that. And then I get the launch then as well, yeah. Because Gladio's going to get delayed into oblivion, so it doesn't matter hugely. King Shield is fine. Crown's Guard, just Dawnhammer, that's fine. And then that's going to push him way back. My first team was Terra, Tifa, and Rosa. Inuki. They've got 2 turns, 3 turns, 3 turns, so I don't need to use that now. He's doing his job, that's all I want from him. And then I'm going to need to look at using... That's fine. You've got 2, 2, 2. That's actually okay. So Spin Edge will push B, but it won't push him beyond that, so that's okay. So let's use Spinning Edge, I think, or I can use Shine Edge, just to keep the Imperil going. How much Imperil have you still got left? 3... 4 turns of that. I'm going to put Shine Edge back on because you're fine for that. Actually, no, the double HP dump. Double HP dump's more important. And then I'm going to have to be careful here. And then the next time that Celes goes off, I'm going to need to use her LD. The trouble is, Celes can be really slow when it's really awkward for her to be slow. Because they're now running out of all of their debuffs, which is not what you want. So we're going to LD here, for sure. Yeah, we'll LD. Straight up. Get that break. Don't want to have to deal with that from A, thank you very much. I think we might be okay with Celes this time in order to, like, in terms of where we put the LD back on. Yeah, that's not going to do anything to him. That's okay. Like, this is going to do slightly less damage, which is why you have to have Celes up at all times. And I'm also going to look at putting Absolute Zero on as well, so that I get as much out of it as possible. Double hand. Yeah, double hand. More damage overall. And then we need to freeze dive this time round because that's going to be the last of your Magitech block. Okay, Celes is in a good position right now. That's good. So we're going to Absolute Zero and then freeze dive. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, you could push that as far back as you need to. That's fine. Damage is slightly better. Damage is fine from Celes. I've still only got 4 turns, though. I mean, if the worst comes to worst, I could use my third team to try and at least like finish this off, but I don't really want to, if I can help it. Oh, A's gone broken in the wrong order. Ooh. If I took a different team, I'd have to go back and like change up the one I had before, which is not ideal. Inuki, yeah, because I don't want to take more turns if I don't have to. And then let's see how far we get with 3 turns left. I would appreciate it if you actually use delaying moves as opposed to keep doing the same thing. I need this to last for as long as possible. I can summon, but I've got... you've rammed again. That's not what I want to see. Right, let's reapply the Imperil for sure. That's got to go back on now because they've already run out of it. That has to go back on immediately. Well, at least Ram will get me out of that. That's okay. That's fine. Gladio has a turn of using his... Oh, that's really rough, actually. This is actually worse than the first time. So, Maelstrom, because I have to. I actually have a lot less than I had the last time round. I'm going to have to summon with Bart's, which is really not great. I can't see 65 with Gladio, can I? I'd lose the turn. Yeah, I'm going to have to summon here with Bart's, which I really didn't want to do. Because it's just not going to be enough damage. I'm going to have to hope that my last party can deal with it all. So, Elemental, like, just all in on damage here. Elemental attack batteries, doesn't it? Yeah. It's not going to be enough to kill them. No way. Definitely, definitely not. I just have to hope that I have enough with the third party just to take that one wave out. Spinning Edge doesn't battery. It only batteries her, which is not great, so I'm going to have to use that over here and hope that Gladio can do it. And then Missile, because it does damage and batteries. I mean, I could take Strago instead of Core. Because that was an idea that I had. Shine Edge. Double Hand is the best that I can do, I think, at this point. Or Missile. And then Dawn Hammer. Oh no, Tempest. And that's the end of that party, so we'll have to hope to God that we can do this with the next one. So, we'll have to see how that happens. And then, so we're going to Snowbreak on Sabin. Numbers. Yay. All the ones. Lovely. That's what we like to see. Not. Tiger Break off of this. Ones across the board. Fantastic. Okay. We're only 2 turns down. It's not the worst thing. And then this time I'll have to try and set up as best I physically can. I can Ice Blade, Absolute Zero. We can just go all in. They don't cleanse, do they? And just go in as much as we can with damage. So, yeah. Absolute Zero. The battery from Wall will mean that he's still doing damage during the damage phase, during BT phase. So it's frustrating, but it isn't actually that as bad as it looks. So Snowbreak, give it to Warrior of Light. Still dealing one. And then Razor Gale. Will that apply the Imperil? Yeah, it does. That's fine then. Still not doing the damage for the orb though, which is a little bit concerning. So Octaslash. I'm still not dealing enough damage, which is a little bit worrying. Bitter End, I guess. Yeah. They're still dealing ones. Yeah, this is 10k in one hit, so if I have to, I'll switch Core for Porum and then Warrior of Light for a better damage dealer. If I have to. So, Razor Gale again. Okay, Sabin's doing the thing now. It's okay. Sabin's doing the thing. So, I mean, Moonlit Dawn on Wall, because then at least I can get the battery out of it. Because Warrior of Light is going to make the difference here, I think. So, I'm going to BT, because you have Core up right now, don't you? Yeah. Oath of Absolute. BT. Then we can shield. Because that's going to help Core deal some damage. Throw Buckler on A, because it's the one that's furthest behind. Then, yeah, Core, I think I would have been better off. I would have been better off switching Core for Porum. Bitter End. Porum would have been better than Core. I think you're right. The more you know. Yeah, it's rough with the defenses here. It's pretty rough. Luckily, they don't have the most HP in the world, so we can ultimate shield to get because Sabin and Core can like bounce off each other. One's on the BT from Wall. That's so savage. Worst BT. Oh, I got nearly 1 million out of it. To be fair. And I've got one of those here. So, Crystal Idol, because then that's going to help take some of that damage down. Although I think that that's just made it so that I don't have Sabin's Imperil, which might be really bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. So, I'm going to need to Reaper's Gale here, for sure. I mean, that's still doing its work, at least. That's still a thing. So let's push that up. Reapers. Oh, it's framed. Oh, okay, that's okay then. Oh yeah, because it's Wind and Holy. Yeah. That's okay then. So at this, because the battery is making it so that I can deal a lot of damage with Warrior of Light. So that's actually really handy. So if I need to switch over to Sabin really, because he's going to do a lot more damage. So let's Snowbreak and give it to Sabin. Like, there's some damage there. Shining Shield will still do damage. So that's fine. We'll still get some damage out of that. And Razor Gale will mean that they're not getting turns. And I still have a summon. We might be alright, even though it's a bit fuzzy. Phantom Rush. Well, let's do that over here then, because I can use Warrior of Light to deal with that. 4 damage, yes! Yeah, that's over 10k, so that's okay. 4 and 5. Lion's Roar. I think, yeah. Yeah, all that damage though. Because I can push this back up with Sabin, and Core for that matter. So, Shining Shield again. And then Razor Gale. Oh, that's nice that the summon works for the orb. Yeah, Razor Gale here. Bravery, like HP damage, because you're not going to get anything else out of it, are you? I'm going to let it run down and then I'll probably use a summon. I think I'll be okay though. Because if I use Snowbreak, giving it to Sabin again. And then the next time Core goes off, I'm going to use the Reflorescere spams because it'll still be benefiting from Wall. Shining Shield. Straight up. It's a bit fuzzy, but it'll get the job done, hopefully. And then that's pushed the orb back up. Right, so this time I can use... I mean, I kind of wanted to use the summon first and then do it, because then I get the BT effect. But actually, I suppose it doesn't matter. If they're hitting for battery anyway, it's better if I summon and do it. Because then by the time I come out, I'll get an extra Gale. Yeah, it's probably better. I'll do that. Snowbreak. So I'll get the summon in here, because it means I've got time to use LD on Sabin. So, summon. And then that will tick that up as well, which is quite pleasant. Shining Shield over here. That 4 damage though. Luckily they don't have a huge amount of health, so it's something. And then, so we want Tiger Break. And then Sabin can do Sabin things. Lion's Roar. Yeah. Because then I get an extra Reaper's Gale from him if I wait, so... Yeah, this is not Core at his prime. Let's put it that way. This is not ultimate Core realness. And then... Oh, well, I'd rather Razor Gale here than use anything else. No, not really, no. So we can Reaper's Gale, and then we can Reflorescere spam. And then, yeah, Reflorescere spam. I mean, it's not going to do a lot of damage, but the Reaper's Gales will, so... And then it means I can EX with Sabin and then still use his Tiger's Rush afterwards, because I've still got loads of turns. The other problem with Core for this is that he eats a lot of turns. I think I'd rather just wait at this point until the next one. I want to see how far I can take it. So I'm actually going to Reflorescere and then... Well, no. Yeah. Meh. Meh. No, I'm going to Snowbreak. Give it to Wall. Oh, I should have given it Sabin because he goes off before the battery. Oh well. Shining Shield. Then EX with Sabin. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Took us a while to get there, but we'll be okay. Damage is there. Because I wanted to keep the buff up. Reflorescere, just because I want to make sure these two stay up where they like on their turn order. Just push through, it'll be fine. Just push through. Reaper's Gale, obviously. And then that's one of them dead, and the other two are at like no %, so it's fine. It's fine. I hope. And then give this to Sabin so that... Actually, it doesn't really matter. And then Shining Shield again. I definitely think it was worth taking a BT unit just so that the Reaper's Gale stacks could increase. Like, for sure. Okay, well that one's very close to dead, so I reckon that a Tiger Break will do it. And then launch damage for the win. Whoa! What a horrible mission. But, like, I was doing it in a way that was weird. Like, I did take... I can't say I didn't take any synergy units, because I actually did. I should have switched Rosa out for somebody else. Because Rosa was very, like, not really a synergy unit for it, but it's done now. It's done. It's done. All the thwarps. For those of you that are curious, I do actually have a thwarp emote now. For those of you that were curious. Yeah, see, oh wait, no, Rosa's not synergy. Rosa's not synergy. Ah, there you go. No synergy run. See? See? Rosa is no synergy. I honestly for a second thought she was, so that was a full no synergy run. So there you go. All good. Ignore my artifacts, some of them are terrible. I'm sorry, I apologise. But that's going to be the end of the video for today, so thank you very much for sticking with me. And thank you very much for coming into the chat if you're on stream. And that's going to be it from me today. So a massive thank you goes out to all of you, and I'm really glad I pulled for Sabin now. Sad that I didn't get Leon. I am actually genuinely quite sad about that, but Setzer and Yuna have to come first, so I don't want to go too heavy on it. But it is what it is, and if I turn up on stream and I happen to have a Leon LD or a Tidus BT, then you'll know why, because I've pulled off stream. So thank you all very much for that, and that's going to be it for me. So take care, everyone. Bye now.